Hello guys, and today we are going to be reading chapter 1 of I Know Your Secrets. Okay, let's get into it. Chapter 1, Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Owen. It was random that Owen even checked his email before dinner that Sunday. Usually he went straight from pick up basketball with the guys to the backyard. His stepdad, Big Rob, was still insisting it was warm enough for Sunday night barbecues, which was fine with Owen. Give him a pile of ribs soaked in Big Rob's secret Lexington sauce, and he would be happy eating outside in January. But Mom said barbecue season is upstate New York, ended with the first frost, which had happened this morning. So when Owen got home, Big Rob was standing next to the coal grill saying it was more light dusting of rain, not actual frost, while Mom assured that rain did not leave a white, icy residue. Owen figured it would be a while before the family ate anything, so he went into Mom's office to use the computer. His older sister, Jade, who is technically his stepsister, normally hogged it, but Jade was on a college tour with her mom and away for the week. So the computer was free for Owen and the project he had started during COVID-19 shutdown. It wasn't something he had told anyone. Right now, it was just his. But Owen was creating a graphic novel. None of his friends were into comics, drawing, or writing, and while Big Rob was enthused about most of Owen's interests, Mom and Dad were not invested in Owen's grades, which were somewhat less than great. They didn't nag him much, but Owen knew they thought Owen was doing homework. He was actually working on his story. Owen had reached a point in the book where he needed to know a little more about the armor worn by samurai. For when his character went back in time, he did a quick search, found some great images, and then while they were printing, logged onto his account. And that was how he ended up being the first of the 4 to see the email. 6:15 p.m. Gemma. Can I please be excused? Gemma asked, doing her best to appear casual. This was hard because she was pretty much crawling out of her skin, but it was Assassin Trail that Mom not see how desperate Gemma was to get on her phone after Mom's new screen-free Sundays. Mom was still scared by all the screen time. Gemma, Kate, and Abby was during the COVID-19 shutdown. Although it had been necessary for the school and the socialize online, now that things were open again and people could go out, Gemma's mom was determined to keep them off screens as much as possible. Isn't it your night to load the dishwasher? Gemma's evil younger sister Kate asked. No, it's Avi's, Gemma said between gritting teeth. Her older brother, who was as sweet as Kate, was evil. Nodded cheerfully. Okay then, Mom said, sounding reluctant. I did all my homework, Gemma said, smiling like she wasn't acting, snatched her phone out of the charging cabinet to fly up to her room. Great, off you go, Dad said, waving Gemma toward the living room. It took everything in her, but she managed to walk calmly to the cabinet, take out the phone without checking it. Mom was watching, and meander to the stairs. She didn't start running until she was halfway up, and Kate had started moaning about how she hated her math teacher. And after all that, he hadn't even texted. Gemma threw herself down on her pink covered bed. So immature, but Mom wouldn't let her get a new one until high school, which was years away. And scrolled through her notifications and then went to her inbox. She noticed the email right away and not because the subject line was in all caps. Gemma noticed it right away because what it said. I know your secret. 7:17 p.m. Todd. Todd wanted to punch the computer screen. He could imagine how it would feel to put his fist through the screen, blasting that email part. But obviously he didn't. His mom was so proud of the old desktop her boss had given her that it sat in place of honor on the kitchen table where they ate. Todd knew Mom's boss wanted to get rid of the computer without hassle, since it was an ancient but important thing that Mom did not know that. And it did still work, even though it took up half the small table in their very small trailer. I forgot my milk, Mom said, coming out of her bedroom. She was getting ready to watch her Sunday shows. Todd quickly closed the email before she could see what was on the screen. You know how it helps me relax, she says, wearing what she called her cozy robe. Her feet in the bunny slippers Todd had gotten her for her birthday. Mom loved bunnies and wore the slippers every night. Want me to get it for you? Todd asked. He started to stand up and found he felt shaky, almost dizzy, from what he'd just read. No, you keep doing your work on the computer, Mom said, grabbing a teacup and a saucer for her milk. It was the little touches, as she called them, that made Mom happy. That and anything involved bunnies, Todd, or chocolate. As soon as Mom was safely back to her room, Todd clicked back on the email. As he read it a second time, his fists clenched up. But punching wasn't going to help him get out of this. I know your secret. Do what I say, when I say it, and I won't tell a soul. Skip even one step, and I will tell everyone. Text me this number as soon as you read this email. And then get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a very big day. 8:12 p.m. Allie. Allie's hands were shaking, her breath coming in sharp bursts, and as she was shoved things around on her desk, trying to find her phone so she could send the text. Thank goodness she had checked her email tonight. It would have been a long day helping Grandpa and Grandma. Sundays were always long days. Not that Allie minded. Nothing mattered more than the animals at the sanctuary. She helped her grandparents run, and nothing made her or her grandparents happier. But still, the work was tiring, often after evening animal feeding and cuddles. Allie took a long hot shower, fell into bed with a book, and passed out by 9. And what if she had done that tonight and missed this email? It was too awful to even contemplate. She finally found her phone wedged into a far corner of the desk, under a pile of cat care magazines. It took 2 tries to open up a new message and type in the phone number from the email. And she hesitated. What was the proper response when someone was blackmailing you? She settled on "It's Allie" and pressed send. Then she waited, a cold sweat slithering down her sides, staring at her phone. Allie had no idea who could be threatening her like this. How had they found out her secret? It was most certainly one of the things Allie never, ever wanted anyone to know. Because if anyone found out what she had done, her stomach tumbled ominously as a bubble appeared on the screen, 3 dots flashing. Allie crossed her eyes and said a quick prayer. This person, whoever they were, had the power to ruin everything Allie had ever truly loved. And that was chapter 1 of I Know Your Secret. If you liked chapter 1, I would recommend subscribing, hitting the like button, and hitting that notification button so you know when I upload, to see the next chapter. Bye!